Everybody talking this shit about Claressa Shields has not produced one fighter that could beat this girl. You know, they hoping on Shadasia Green. Shadasia Green, who already lost. She actually lost to Crews, right? And then we seen what Shields did to Crews, and we see what Shields about to do to Crews again. Catch my drill? And like I said before, you know, it's just, you know, it's very baffling that people are combining somebody's occupation with their personal life, like that makes them any worse at their occupation. Shawty the best that's doing it. She the best that's doing it. You don't see Alicia, little pretty ass, gaining weight to go in there and get in there with her. You ain't seeing none of these girls trying. You know how folk try to lose weight to fight somebody. You ain't see nobody trying to gain weight to fight Shawty. Why? Because can't nobody fuck with Shawty. That's what I'm telling y'all. You know, in that ring, I'm talking about in that ring, you might find a bitch that's better, ass a little bit fatter, you know, pretty teeth, all that old shit. I'm talking about in that square circle, it ain't nobody who could touch Shawty. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, if y'all know somebody, let me know so I could place a bet or something. But I've been doing this boxing shit all my life, and I haven't seen one female that I'm like, she'll get Claressa a problem. Claressa, one of them girls, when your name come across the desk, she analyze it, she study it, she like, okay. And then when she get in there, it's over with. Once you slide across her desk, ass whooping. Ass whooping. And what fucked me up about Claressa Shields, right? She is so willing to whoop a bitch ass. A lot of bitches, they be like, nah, I'ma chill. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do this. She be willing and able and ready to whoop a bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? And I wish boxers and, you know, males, you know, I wish the male boxers felt that same way about their craft. You know, male boxers ain't going in there and putting that shit on the line like her. I'm talking about, since when have we seen a fighter, a guy or a woman, since when have we seen a fighter run out of opponents? Run out of opponents. This girl, listen, this girl's so desperate, because she desperate. She's so desperate for some competition. You know what I'm saying? She got to have girls come audition to fuck with her. I'm talking about they looking high and low and high, and they still ain't finding nobody to fuck with this girl. And y'all still on here hating. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, all that personal shit don't got to do what's in that ring. Shawty ass is, listen, I'm going to say this one more time. She kicking ass, taking names, and soon as your picture slide on her desk, you know what I'm saying? This shot, our ass whooping. That's how fast it's happening. She is going in there. I'm talking about a switch in Claressa. She know how to turn, and y'all not gonna give Shawty credit for that. She could put that pretty shit on too. She don't come from that. You know what I'm saying? She could put that pretty shit on too. And she could go in there and whoop some ass. Yeah. They not saying that. They focus on all this person. Me personally, I like a bitch with some ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always, you know, it might be a bitch that's bad, but she ain't got no ass. But it might be another bitch that's kind of bad, but she got a lot of ass. I'm gonna go with a lot of ass. That's me personally. You know what I'm saying? And she's stunting on them hoes just like that. I'm sitting there like that, ass getting fatter. You know what I'm saying? And she, come on now, who don't want a bitch with a fat ass that's beating other bitches up? That don't make, I'm trying to train my bitch right now to go beat a couple hoes up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm training my daughters right now to go in there and beat some of these little bitches up when they get to playing, when they get to talking tough, when they get to running their motherfucking mouth. And that's what she is. She provides an excellent ass whoop. She provides these girls an ass whooping that they could meditate on. That's a different ass whooping when your mama tell you to come out the room out of your sleep, whoop that ass, and then send you back in the room like you about to go back to sleep. How the fuck I'm gonna go back to sleep with an ass whooping like that? Claressa Shields. You got some people who get in the ring and, you know, they give their opponent NyQuil. Claressa Shields go in there and give a bitch an ass whooping, and y'all still hating? Like, what else she gotta do? You know, and the people talking this shit, this is why I say all the time, the people talking this shit is not producing a fighter to beat this girl. You know what I'm saying? So like I said before, you got to redirect some of that hatred, you know, some of that haterade into a little bit of praise, because ain't nobody doing what this woman doing, period, man.